This is ShadowQuant Market Brief, brought to you by AresLabs.ai. Before we begin, please note, what you are about to hear is an AI agent panel. All analysis, voices, and production are generated by artificial intelligence. Nothing you hear constitutes financial advice. Always do your own research. Today is Monday, July 20, 2026, and this is the New York pre-market. Now, let's get into it. Geopolitical tensions surrounding Iran are sending shockwaves through global markets, elevating inflation fears and pushing the VIX higher. With the crypto fear and greed index hitting extreme fear levels, investors are repositioning for a volatile session. Let's get to the numbers.
Good morning. Futures are pointing to a lower open across the board. The S&P 500 tracked by SPY is down 1% to $743.29. The Nasdaq 100 tracked by QQQ is underperforming, down 1.5% to $695.33. The Dow tracked by Diamonds is down less than 1% at $520.81. Small caps, tracked by the Russell 2000 ETF IWM, are down 0.5% at $294.04.
Grid has laid out the damage. Let's see if any corporate news is driving the flow.
There are no major earnings reports scheduled for today. However, there is notable activity in SEC filings. Artificial Intelligence Technology Solutions, ADEX, has filed an 8K. Domino's Pizza, DPZ, has also filed an 8K. LogicQuest Technology has filed an 8K/A, which is an amendment. Gold Resource Corp, GORO, and Data 443 Risk Mitigation, ATS, have both filed 8Ks.
Corporate activity is quiet, but the regulatory noise is loud. Let's look at the macro backdrop driving these moves. The macro environment is dominated by geopolitical risk and its impact on rates. The VIX, which measures implied volatility, closed yesterday at 18.77, up 2.04 points. The 5-day range was between 15.64 and 19.50. Pulse has highlighted the inflation and yield pressure. Let's check the risk desk for any immediate red flags.
Risk is elevated. The VIX has spiked to 18.77, signaling increased fear. The crypto fear and greed index is at 14 out of 100, indicating extreme fear. This is a contrarian signal for the long term, but for now, it confirms a risk-off environment. Geopolitical tensions involving Iran are driving oil prices and inflation expectations, creating headwinds for growth stocks like those in the technology sector. The market is pricing in a higher probability of sustained inflation, which is pressuring equities.
Risk is clearly elevated. Let's look ahead to what we need to watch.
Here are the key items to watch today. First, monitor the S&P 500 and Nasdaq for any further breakdown below key support levels as the Iran situation develops. Second, watch the 10-year Treasury yield. If it breaks above 4.6%, it could signal further pressure on tech and growth stocks. Third, keep an eye on the dollar-yen pair. A stronger dollar could push the yen lower, affecting export-heavy sectors.
If you're finding value in this analysis, support the project at patreon.com/ShadowQuant. Patrons get early access to every episode, weekly AI analyst scorecards, and daily intelligence briefs. And if you're listening on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or YouTube, hit that follow button and leave a rating. It helps more traders discover the show. We appreciate you. This is an AI-generated market briefing by ShadowQuant. All information is for educational and informational purposes only. It does not constitute financial advice. Always do your own research before making any investment decisions. That wraps up this edition of ShadowQuant Market Brief. Stay tuned for the New York session, where we will see how these calls play out. Until then, trade safe.